Hello again everyone and welcome back to another short tutorial, this time on how to automate awakened draconium with only an ME system, or rather an ME system and two subnetworks. This was a challenge posted by Kryllyk in his 1000th video. Kryllyk is a YouTuber that plays currently Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode and Feed the Beast Infinity Skyblock on the Feed the Beast 1 official testing server. And I've been a subscriber to him for a few months, and this sounded like an awesome challenge, so I just wanted to try it out. We have the main network. This is your standard network with all your components that isn't really built in this one, because this is my test world, by the way. I test stuff. And we have an ME drive with lots of storage, a simple crafting storage, an energy acceptor creative energy cell, and a pattern terminal. We have some awakened draconium in here because I've been testing this a few times. I've been throwing things in and out and all the things. We have some dense cable because that's basically what you have when you are at this point in the game when you want to automate awakened draconium. We have an interface on the main network, so this entire thing should only take one channel as for the auto crafting. This interface contains the pattern for awakened draconium, which takes the parts 16 draconic cores, 4 charged draconium blocks, 1 dragon heart, and 1 TNT. These then get put in, if you follow the arrow, so it doesn't put it in this one, because orange, as we all know, is output and blue is input, into this ME interface. And this ME interface, because it's get item put into it in this line, tries to put it somewhere stored in the network. This network can handle 8 channels. We use all 8 for 1 for the interface and 7 for formation planes. These 4 are formatted to take charged draconium blocks and place them as blocks. This one down here takes the draconic cores and drops them as items. This one drops the draconic heart as an item. And this one places the TNT as a block against this block of redstone. My testing shows me that I should maybe do something like this, but for testing purposes I just want it open so I can view it. When you're automating something, you don't always want it to be visible like this. So what's going to happen is it's going to place all the items in the interface. The draconic blocks goes here. The TNT gets on the redstone and sets off, drops down into the water, hence it won't destroy any blocks in the nearby vicinity. However, it would destroy dropped items. The draconic heart is an exception because it's a special item that needs the explosion to activate. Once the TNT goes off, it activates the heart. The heart then flies up a bit and pulls in the draconic cores that will be laying down here. So, if we try to request an awakened draconium block, let's see what happens. It dropped those draconic cores here, and it activates the heart. If you place this one block further away, it's not close enough to the heart for the heart to pull it in, and if you place it one up, or let's say on the surface, the TNT explosion will actually destroy the draconic cores. And I've concluded that 3 blocks away is basically perfect. That is behind a block of obsidian. And there we go, that got blown up and the awakened draconium blocks got made. The annihilation planes then tries to destroy them. However, annihilation planes only work when they have somewhere in the network to store the item that it's breaking. The orange here, which is the output, puts it in the storage bus here, that is configured to only take awakened draconium blocks. Otherwise, it would take the charged draconium blocks and put them back into this system. And it's also set to insert only, which is quite important. Otherwise, it would be, well, it's actually not important, but if you want to expand on this in some way, you probably want this as an insert only. The downside to making it like this, the cool thing being that it's only ME, the downside is you can only autocraft one set at a time. However, I've not messed around with it, but I think if you, for example, try to craft an oak sapling, which then puts an oak sapling in a chest over here, with a comparator activating some kind of timer device that puts these items in on a timer for a minute or two into the blue network, it should work all the same. And you can request like 500 oak saplings, because you probably don't have a pattern for oak saplings in your system already. But this was my way of automating the awakened draconium blocks with only ME. Challenge accepted. Hej då!